and affording the issue with the respect that it warrants.
Antoniazzi.
Thank you, Sir George. It is our privilege and our responsibility to weigh up different groups' rights, needs, interests and demands as we debate and amend the laws of this land. This is the bread and butter of the work of this House, and I so applaud all of those members, whatever their position on the substance of the two petitions that we've considered today. Those that have turned up to discuss them and those who have ignored the calls for no debate. We are doing our work, and this is a democracy. These two petitions concern only the question of whether a GRC changes your sex for the purposes of the Equality Act and are not about gender self-ID. And also, the purpose of the GRC is nothing to do with what has been referred to by speakers here as intersex. The question of whether GRCs change your sex for purposes of the Equality Act has nothing to do with these medical conditions, and people with these conditions have said many times they do not want to be drawn into these discussions. They have said, and organisations which represent them have said, that these are complex medical conditions. There is no third sex or intermediate sex, and people with these variations on the sex development pathway are either male or female. But what has come across very strongly in arguments today is that one of the purposes of single-sex spaces is risk management. Speakers here have made it clear that it's not all about suggesting that all male people or all trans people are predators. Just that single-sex spaces are an important risk management tool, given the overwhelming statistics in the patterns of male violence. And I would like to say that it has been an important debate for me to lead for the Petitions Committee, and also to hear various views around the House, some respectful, some less so. But we are responsible for legislating, and we have to discuss issues. I wish no ill on anybody, whether they be trans, lesbian, gay or bisexual, because this is important to me and to my trans community in my constituency, and it is important to all of us. Thank you, Sir George.
Before I put the